Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally. Still play it, and hopefully they play it just as well as they used to too. Atlantis, they realize, hey guys, we don't really have tower damage. We could always use more team fight. Death Prophet, nice, dealing their damage, but oh, that range lasted miss. That hurts. Little stuff like that can just ruin your lane, and oh no, another thing that can really ruin your lane. I meant doesn't get to do anything really until level 6. Cookie plus hammer combo. That's what I'm talking about with all of that lockdown and chains, and why this combo is so powerful. But Enryu, he will pay with his life for that. Constantly fighting and harassing like that on a position 1 is not what you want to be doing. You want to go for those last hits. You do not want to leave your creep wave even a second. Well, that's gonna mean leaving the creep wave for 20 seconds. Once again, the stun lock. Void Spirit, he's finally able to force some rune control, but the rune ends up spawning where he didn't want it to. The root from the coil preventing the ultimate, but there it is. Down goes one, and can they get the puck? That would be a huge kill. Yes, they can with ease. It will go aim and like missing a couple of crucial last hits. Once again, they make sure to use that big ultimate near that PA. Make Fortune Soul get some assist, golden XP. Fortune Soul, blink TP attempt, but nope. Guess who has their Euls finished? Well, we all know that. Fortune Soul didn't, now he does. Death Prophet went down to the puck, and with that, like I keep repeating, Atlantis, they are not on the clock. They are very patient with a draft like this. Going in, catching the puck, catching the Grimstroke, 1 down, 2 down. And Ryu, will he make it? Nope. The centaur would have stomped him, and it looks like another fight is gonna happen here. Puck trying to set things up with a one-man Dream Coil into a stun. Grimstroke, excellent positioning. In comes the Dawnbreaker, but Marcy displaces her. Winter Wyvern ultimate committed, but with the cookie, Winter Wyvern is still gonna go down. I don't need to move, says this Dawnbreaker. I just need to be able to land on top of you. Dawn plays. It's really powerful. It's just this game kind of speaks for itself in that regard. PA isn't a strong hero in terms of avoiding ganks. Nice Winter Wyvern ultimate, turning that initiation onto Neon as well. Dawn, that's your BKB reveal, and you've disassembled your Echo for that, and something they're aware of, and they're trying to play around. It's just that it's very difficult to play around those factors. Puck getting a nice setup. In comes a huge Dawnbreak ult onto 2, but once again the Winter Wyvern. We said it during the draft, like, they see the Dawnbreaker opening and they go like, nope, screw this, pick up a Winter Wyvern immediately. And here we see why you do that, and why that works so well. PA looking to man fight up, but okay, Puck manages to get out. This could actually still be huge. PA just needs to survive. Nope. Still very... That could be a dead Puck with silence. Dawnbreaker ultimate. Not enough to save his life, as Monkey got an ult of his own. And Mango Rose getting Enryu as well. Once again, Marcy, she's been... That's gonna be a dead Marcy. They're looking for the Winter Wyvern next. Winter Wyvern is gonna go down. That means no Winter Wyvern ultimate if they can continue to force a fight here. Fortune Soul trying to do just that. Puck, however, got silenced in a bit of an awkward spot, managed to get out, but that took him a lot of health. Well into the late game. They would have a good shot at this game, but they don't, so I don't think they do. That's Voice Bird caught though, followed by a very long Monkey King stun. Nice save from the Winter Wyvern, who then saves herself. Takes a lot of magic damage from that, but Monkey King, he gets the ultimate off. still, ultimate and BKB used for nothing as he realizes, okay, I should just leave, I should just get out. Winter Wyvern ultimate gets forced to try and save the Monkey King, and Marcy dies once again for nothing in those teams. Puck having huge impact as PA has just lost her Aegis, and she will go down again instantly to the Monkey King ultimate. That's what I meant, like, if you hold down the PA just long enough for Monkey King ult to get a few hits, and she dies, she gets ripped through like a piece of paper. Evasion is not that good if a hero can multiply himself with press of a button. It's motivation back, so they're like, okay guys, we can handle this, right? We know what we're doing here. Well, against the Monkey King ultimate, what's there to handle? PA, lucky that you got tossed out of the Monkey King ultimate instead of into it. But it's still just gonna be a dead PA. There it is, about time. Although, I gotta give it to Neon. They played it till the bitter end. And they did get some really nice fights in. I think the lane... That's a hero you do not want to pick a Jug into. Your Omnislash is just gonna get cancelled. But that's the other hero that's really popular. It kind of does the same thing as Juggernaut in the current patch. Except you're more timing dependent. The early days of qualifier stages like this. But that's what made it so fun. And that's also what makes Tiny support so fun. Although it is of course a lot more relevant in the current meta. That's a first blood for the Tusk, who is gonna die for that, but with first blood you're still happy with that. That's still very well worth it. And now all of a sudden on the bot lane there was some action happening too. Vibe, the Ember Spirit, is kinda supposed to be ahead, but the Queen of Pain has rune control. Right now the Ember Spirit should be able to secure himself decent rune control. And Ryu went down on the bottom lane. That's not a kill you want to give away. On top lane meanwhile, see, it's always the kill you don't look at, where stuff actually goes down and people act. But yeah, this is how I expected the lane to go. They try to dive the Viper, they get punished for it. But once again, it's a support for 3, you take that. The displays. I just punch you in the face until you stop moving. And it seems to be working out really, really well. I feel so bad for Enryu. Because, yeah, you've lost your momentum. You are now a very... Okay, nice toss back. That means Mango Rose may end up dying here. Do they have the damage for him? Yeah, I think they do. And he is not gonna stop coming. Do not feed the wildlife is there for a reason. Like, once you feed them, they get really bold and they won't stop coming at you and trying to, like, get your food. And if you don't give them any, kill you instead. Ooh, nice. Very nice escape from the Marcy. Urza goes down, and that's a much needed kill. Without that, Atlantis kissed right there, but he did have a really strong game. Going 3 and 2, farming the enemy 1 like it's nothing. Farming the Queen of Pain like it's nothing here on the side of Neon though. She is very squishy and very susceptible to Tiny's blinking her. Also, Tiny kind of being a semi-core here, did manage to get himself a blink dagger, so now Ryu, he can safely farm wherever there are no people looking to kill him, while Tiny can fight with the team at much needed damage and momentum as they get Ayat on that Keeper of the Light. Ember Spirit taking a ton of damage with the silence. It's gonna be enough Orchid damage, overpowered as hell with a hero like Urza. And not just the Orchid damage, the damage against heroes like Tiny who don't have all that much armor to work with is also very, very broken. Oh, speaking about heroes, see, that feels longer than 1 second. Anyways, it's not enough to save the Void, it's just enough to get 1 small return kill. A bit too far back. Oh, he's trying that juke spot. This juke spot is really, really good. You can hide behind this torch, and it's neither visible from Roche inside or outside. You have to stand almost exactly in that spot. Like, it's right here. Can't even see the drawing on the map there properly because of it being a freaking juke spot. Keeper of the Light gets caught. It's just a Keeper of the Light, though not really worth mentioning. What is worth mentioning though is how good a job at catching people this Tiny has been doing and how many kills he has enabled so far. 13 is excellent roach damage, and okay, that was nice. That was actually really well played from Fortune Soul. And they find that Chronosphere near these high ground stairs. Void procs the BKB, in comes the Tiny for that extra damage delivery. Fortune Soul, he almost gets eaten up by the bear, but only almost. He's now tanky enough to walk it off. Urza running for his life. Does have a Skull Bash already, which didn't proc there, which means Void was also a little lucky to survive that. Urza able to outrun and survive. Ember Spirit getting a very nice two-man chain. That should at least be one kill, right? Yeah, Marcy is dead for sure. Void looking for more than just the Marcy. And they will find the Urza. That's a kill they should not be allowed to have. For the first time since a long while, Neon, they have just gotten... Maybe that's how it works? Either that or it's just like lying about how long it stuns. And Ryu gets an unlucky bash on him, but just gets fed cheese. Not gonna be enough. Okay, interesting Chronosphere. It gets Mango Rose, I guess they're content with that. Ember Spirit. He also has a Purge ready. And with that Purge, he is gonna clean freaking house. Look at those remnants fly. Keeper of the Light, he had a Glimmer Cave there to only take a fraction of the damage, and that fraction of the damage was already devastating. Because... okay, nice Keeper of the Light Will-O-Wisp. Tiny out of position as well, but that's support, and look at how much time and effort they had to put in just to kill the support. And Void will go like, yeah, okay, most of their stuff's on cooldown. Urza is still dead for 40, let's hit some racks. Now he'll finally change his mind and start hitting heroes instead, only after his Warlock has died. And Warlock, the Fatal Bonds would have been really essential here to take this fight if Neon wanted to. Instead, they lose. I think it's gonna be Bloodthorn into Aeon Disc? Is that gonna be the plan here? Nah, I don't think we're gonna even be in this game long enough to see it, to be honest. As only one Range Drax remains standing, and that Range Drax will be taken care of quite soon. Viper, he got hit by his own ultimate, but guess what? He's got Poison Skin and Poison Resistance, so... it's instead just gonna be a very painful slow on the Tusk, who may actually... yep, he will get caught very far back. Instant buyback from the Tusk. Ember Spirit still jumping around the boys. And can he get someone? Nope. Fun little counter snowball, but I think it's GG. Oh, I should not have said that, I guess. Sorry, Void. Cast this curse at work. Down goes the Warlock. Down goes the Tiny. I say G position 1. He's just not a very tanky position 1. That's a big difference. Chronosphere, there we go. And that's only number 1. Urza is gonna drop. And they even drop the golems. Urza immediately buying back. Void pressing refresher, going in onto 3 people. And can he get the Urza in time? Urza able to get an ultimate off. And they will manage to kill the Void. This is what I mean with a very squishy hero. You do not kill the Urza kills you every time. But Ember Spirit, he just buys back remnants back in. And knowing full well Urza has no buyback, ends the game. Triple kill and Avatar mode. This isn't even his final form. Ultra kill. Can he rampage? I want a rampage now. Come on, give Rampage Keeper of the Light. Don't call GG. He needs Rampage. He deserves the Rampage, for crying out loud. And he realizes that too. It's my Rampage? No! Ah.